This is the Daily Dish. Good afternoon. I'm Mai Rodriguez. We're counting the hours till Christmas Eve. Join us in the next hour and a half for news that matter to you. In today's headlines, we're monitoring the Christmas rush as travelers flock to transport terminals. We will check on the situation in some areas live. Former President Rodrigo Duterte will spend Christmas and New Year without his family. That's according to his daughter, Kitty. At the Vatican, Pope Leo is calling for a global truce on Christmas Day. And later on the show, we'll have home birth advocate Grace Balaguer and Parokya ni Edgar bassist Buwi Meneses. Catch that conversation in a bit. A day before Christmas, passengers continue to flock to transport terminals. Let's check the situation at the Paranaque Integrated Terminal Exchange or PITX, the country's largest bus terminal. Our Ian Maghanoy is there. Hi Ian, how is the situation there now?
The Paranaque Integrated Terminal Exchange has so far logged an influx of 70,000 or over 70,000 influx of passengers as of 11 a.m. in the morning, 12 hours before the Christmas Eve. Data from PTEX admin showed this number was a bit smaller compared to the recorded 73,543 foot traffic yesterday on the same time. Despite this smaller numbers of passengers in the terminal at this hour, the PTEX management clarified that there are no fully booked trips yet because the trip going to Bicol is currently at 52% of utilization rate, while trips going to Calabarzon, Vismin, Mindoro, North Luzon is currently at 0%. Security measures are still ongoing with the PTEX deploying K9 units with the help of bomb-sniffing dogs inspecting large and sealed baggages on entrance points. Prohibited items such as bladed weapons and flammable materials were also being confiscated upon entry. As of 12 noon, PTEX said it has confiscated at least 33 items this morning. These were 3 lighters, 5 scissors, 6 cutters, 17 knives, and 2 butane. Meanwhile, walk-in or chance passengers were still on and queue at the PTEX boarding pass, waiting for their respective trips so they can spend their Christmas with their families in their respective provinces. Mai?
Ian, as we know, the PTEX is serving 150 destinations nationwide. And how are they accommodating chance passengers? Lahat ba makakasakay? Kasi we're expecting, syempre, na punuan, especially pag peak season. So are there passengers at the PTEX today who are expected to spend their Christmas inside the terminal?
Yes, that is correct, Mai. There are some passengers or perhaps walk-in passengers are expected to spend their Christmas in this very terminal and maybe on board their bus. The Bilyonaryo News channel managed to talk to one of those passengers, and he told us that he will be heading to Daet Camarines Norte, and he will be spending his Christmas alone, maybe on this terminal or aboard the bus while going home. And we will provide you the latest details on that particular story for tonight's agenda. But for now, my advance Merry Christmas.
Advance Merry Christmas. Ian Maghanoy reporting live from the PITX. From the bus terminal, let's go to the NAIA Terminal 3. Just Ignacio is on the phone to give us the latest. Hi, Just. How is the situation there now at NAIA 3?
The NAIA Infrastructure Corporation is currently overseeing a massive influx of travelers as the holiday rush reaches its peak on Christmas Eve. To ensure a smooth journey for thousands of passengers, the NNIC is emphasizing the importance of close coordination between government agencies and private stakeholders. This collaborative single system approach is being put to the test across critical areas like air traffic control, immigration processing, and ground handling. While NAIA continues to operate well beyond its original design capacity, recent facility upgrades are providing much needed relief to the crowded terminals. The rollout of new biometric immigration e-gates has significantly reduced waiting times for travelers heading to international destinations like Paris, San Francisco, and Tokyo. Passengers at Terminal 3 are also benefiting from the opening of new food halls and expanded waiting areas designed to make the pre-flight experience more comfortable. Domestic travel remains incredibly high as families fly out from Bacolod, Cebu, General Santos, and other provinces to reach their homes in time for Noche Buena. At the same time, the airport is facilitating major international routes from Hong Kong, Singapore, Sydney, and Seoul. NNIC maintains that the operational improvements introduced over the past year have been vital in maintaining efficiency during this high-pressure holiday window. Authorities are bracing for a total of 2.55 million passengers expected to pass through the gates between December 20 and January 4. Mike?
Just kumusta ang linya dyan sa entrance at the gates, especially also sa immigration? Paano naghanda ang NAIA para dito sa influx of passengers?
May simula pa kagabi nung live report din tayo doon. Nakita natin yung mga loved ones, yung mga magsusundo, puno yung yung arrival area ng NAIA Terminal 3. Ang dami pa ring mga tao na naghihintay sa kanilang mga loved ones na galing sa meron tayong nakapanayam na galing France, meron naman galing Thailand, at yung iba naman ay sa probinsya. And humahabol sila para nga doon sa Noche Buena. And marami pa ring mga flights na tayo nakita, yun nga yung Bacolod, Cebu. And ang Department of Transportation, meron nga silang no-plan biyaheng ayos Pasko 2025 kung saan naka-heightened alert lahat ng mga terminals, no, mapa-bus, mapa-airport, mapapantalan. That's why kapag sinabi natin heightened alert, this means that mas maraming security and mas tinitiyak nila na maraming mga nakakalat na security and para matiyak na ligtas yung lugar. Mike?
All right, Just Ignacio reporting to us from NAIA 3. Let's check on the weather now. Joining us on the phone is weather specialist John Manalo. Magandang hapon, John. Kamusta ang weather outlook natin sa susunod na linggo, especially for tomorrow during Christmas Day celebrations at papunta na rin sa New Year celebrations?
Magandang hapon, Mai, at ganoon din sa ating mga taga-subaybay. Good news, wala tayong binabantayan o nakikita na low pressure area o bagyo sa loob ng Philippine Area of Responsibility at lifted na rin kahapon yung ating babala patungkol sa matataas na alon. Ibig sabihin, wala tayong gale warning ngayon. Pero pag-ingatin pa rin natin yung mga kababayan natin kung mangingisda o maglalayag kung maliit na sasakyang pandagat yung ating gagamitin. Ngayon, sa weather po natin, dalawang atmospheric systems lang ang nakaka-apekto sa atin. Yung una ay yung easterlies. Ito yung hangin from Pacific Ocean na nagdadala ng maulap na kalangitan at may kataasan na tsansa ng mga pag-ulan sa buong Bicol region at ganoon din dito sa probinsya ng Quezon. Yung hanging amihan o northeast monsoon ay patuloy na nakakaapekto sa malaking bahagi ng Luzon at bukod sa malamig na temperatura na dala nito, ay meron din itong mga kaulapan na posibleng magdala ng mga ambon o light rains lalo na sa mga probinsya ng Cagayan, Isabela at Aurora. Dito naman sa Metro Manila at sa natitirang bahagi ng ating bansa, malaking bahagi po ng ating bansa ay makakaranas ng mas mababang tsansa ng mga pag-ulan. Sa mga susunod na araw ay patuloy na iiral itong hanging amihan. Ibig sabihin, mas bababa pa and eventually aabot hanggang Bicol region and even dito sa Eastern Visayas yung hanging amihan. Ibig sabihin, mas lalamig pa yung temperatura na nararanasan natin sa kasalukuyan, lalo na sa Pasko at after ng Pasko. At ganun din naman, patuloy na magkakaroon tayo ng mataas na chance ng pag-ulan, lalo na sa northeastern part ng ating bansa. Pero nakikita rin natin na light rains lang yung most probable na ma-experience natin. At kahit na mababa yung chance ng mga pag-ulan dito sa Metro Manila at sa malaking bahagi ng ating bansa, posible pa rin yung mga localized thunderstorms or yung mga panandaliang pag-ulan for a specific area lamang. Ayan din yung na-experience natin. Halimbawa, babiyahe tayo ng malayo at may madadaanan tayo na umuulan sa isang part at paglagpas natin doon ay wala na. At yan po yung ating update, Miss Mai. From DOST Pagasa.
Okay, good weather sana sa buong bansa. Maraming salamat, Weather Specialist John Manalo. The youngest daughter of former President Rodrigo Duterte says FPRRD will be spending Christmas and New Year without the family as the International Criminal Court bars visitation during the holidays. Kitty Duterte confirmed this to vlogger Alvin and Tourism that was posted on Facebook. Kitty, however, said there will be a lot of supporters outside The Hague where the former president is detained. FPRRD is facing charges of crimes against humanity for his bloody war on drugs during his administration. She added, ICC detainees will be holding their own celebration inside their detention cells. The country's economy slowed in the third quarter, but the Philippine Institute for Development Studies expects a rebound. On BNC's Business 360, Senior Research Fellow John Paulo Rivera said they expect fourth quarter GDP to grow to 5%, bringing full-year growth to around the same figure. The boost is expected to come mainly from strong domestic consumption, fueled by holiday spending, remittances, and Christmas bonuses. Rivera adds inflation is expected to remain stable next year.
For 2026, it would continue to be anchored on expectations and that healthy inflation range between 2% to 3%. And it's because for 2026, demand would just be picking up. 2026 can be considered as a transition year for the economy to actually recover from the issues that we face this 2025.
Public Works Secretary Vince Dizon inspected the collapsed Cabagan Santa Maria Bridge in Isabela. This is to expedite the rehabilitation of the bridge that connects the two towns in the province. President Bongbong Marcos earlier ordered the immediate clearing operations on the damaged portion of the bridge, while a detour bridge is expected to be completed by March 2026. Dizon explains the immediate construction of the project will help ease the daily lives of residents there who have to take a bangka just to reach the next town. Toyota is charging ahead in the Philippines, but infrastructure still lags behind demand. Electrified vehicle sales jumped 45% in the first 11 months of 2025. Total Toyota and Lexus EV sales reached nearly 17,000 units, reflecting growing consumer interest in clean mobility. The company recently launched the Active Hybrid EV and BZ4X battery EV to expand its electric lineup and support national clean energy goals. Toyota notes that hybrid EVs remain the most accessible option thanks to fuel efficiency and the country's limited charging infrastructure. Electric vehicles are no longer just a consumer trend. Logistics companies are now integrating electric trucks into their fleets as part of long-term strategies to improve efficiency and reduce emissions. Here's our mobility correspondent, G. Baroga, with the details.
So again, thank you very much.
Bilyonaryo Romel Sitin, chairman of United Asia Automotive Group Inc. or UAAGI, is helping push the move toward electrified vehicles, not just for daily drivers, but for large-scale business operations. Its commercial vehicle brand Photon recently turned over 45 trucks to DHL Summit Solutions Inc. or DSSI, a joint venture between DHL Supply Chain and JG Summit Holdings. The partnership is being seen as a step forward, not only for the electric vehicle industry, but also for making logistics operations in the Philippines more efficient and more sustainable.
UAGI has been investing a lot with new energy vehicles. This is not just selling new trucks. This is a shared vision between DSSI and Photon.
The fleet includes a mix of light and heavy-duty trucks with 23 fully electric Photon Tornado 3.6 EVs leading the rollout. These electric units are expected to help DSSI lower carbon emissions while meeting the demands of high-volume logistics.
Our electric vehicle lineup represents our next step in providing sustainable transport solutions, designed to meet the ever-changing needs of businesses such as DHL.
One truck, one route, and one partnership at a time. It's about us transforming the way we move our goods across Manila and the regions ahead.
According to the companies, the electric trucks will be used to transport essential and basic goods, serving as a real-world test of EV reliability in commercial logistics. DSSI describes this as, quote, the future of trucks. And with Chinese car brands gaining popularity in the Philippines, Foton, now nearly 2 decades in the country, has made history as the first Chinese auto brand to break into the top 10 in vehicle sales. Today, it remains a key player in the local automotive scene as commercial vehicles continue to drive the industry's growth. For BNC Mobility, G. Baroga.
We are driving the future of green and efficient logistics in the Philippines.
We've got stories from around the world, plus the latest in sports and entertainment after the break. The Daily Dish will be right back. We're back on the Daily Dish. We begin world news in the United States, where at least 2 people were killed and several others were injured after a pair of explosions and a fire, apparently sparked by leaking gas, ripped through a nursing home near Philadelphia. 5 people were believed to be missing hours after the blasts at the Silver Lake Nursing Home in Bristol Township. First, firefighters on the scene encountered a major structural collapse, with part of the building's first floor crumbling into the basement below. Numerous victims were extricated from the debris. Search and rescue operations continue while heavy equipment was being used to clear the rubble. San Francisco faced major chaos over the weekend as a massive power outage left thousands of residents in the dark. The details in this report from our U.S. correspondent, Henny Espinosa.
Did you ever think that one day a self-driving car would pick you up? San Francisco's fleet is hundreds of autonomous cars strong, one of the largest concentrated robo-taxi operations in the world.
Hello, Henny. I've ridden the Waymo car a few times, but I haven't gotten used to the idea that there is actually no human driver in the car I'm in.
The question is, can this car adapt to real-world driving conditions? When widespread blackouts hit San Francisco on the last weekend before Christmas, multiple videos posted on social media showed Waymo robo-taxis blocking intersections with hazard lights on as traffic lights stopped working. The outage, caused by a fire at a PG&E electric facility, knocked out power to roughly 1/3 of the city, affecting some 130,000 residents at its peak. Lani Bicali and Zenaida Cruz, Philams living in the Sunset area, were among those affected.
Marami kaming ganito. Talagang talagang maraming ganito kami dito sa bahay. Siguro mga 10 meron kaming ganito.
So nakatulong po siya?
Oo, kasi pinilitan namin lahat ng bagong battery siya.
So tamang-tama po nung nangyari, prepared kayo?
Oo, yan meron kami, pero sa pagkain mahirap dahil walang mainit. Puro malamig, malamig dito.
Ano naman po paggabi? Pag natutulog kayo, walang heater?
Walang heater.
Hassle kasi walang pagkain on time, hindi makapagluto, then walang ma-charge na cellphone. So, delikado pag kami emergency tapos walang cellphone, di ba? So, kailangan meron kaming mapag-charge. Ayan, mahirap maligo, walang mga hot water.
Power has since been restored in their home, but it took almost 2 days.
Never pa na-experience yung gantong katagal and gantong karaming affected na families.
Sana wag namang mangyari na to ulit. Ang haba-haba ng oras. Kami, 41 hours, wala kaming kuryente. Kaya nung nagka-kuryente kaninang alas 7, sabi ko, oh, thanks God, meron na kaming kuryente.
PG&E says power was restored to most of the city by Monday, but thousands are still without service. Mayor Daniel Lurie says the power outage cost San Francisco tens of millions of dollars. Henny Espinosa, Bilyonaryo News Channel, San Francisco.
Pope Leo called for a global truce on Christmas Day. At his residence at Castel Gandolfo in Rome, the Pope expressed his great sadness after Russia apparently rejected a request for a truce. The Pope hopes there will be 24 hours of peace in the whole world. Russia invaded Ukraine in February 2022 and has repeatedly rejected calls for a ceasefire, saying it would only give a military advantage to Ukraine. There was no sign of an imminent breakthrough after top negotiators from both Russia and Ukraine were in Miami last weekend for separate meetings with U.S. officials seeking a deal to end almost 4 years of fighting. Family, friends, and community, that's what Prime Minister Keir Starmer reminded British people to cherish this Christmas season. In a video message, Starmer emphasized that Christmas is an opportunity to uphold Christian values such as peace, charity, and goodwill. He also thanked those working in the NHS and the armed forces throughout the holidays for their dedication and service.
Just as so many put their feet up, some truly special people will be pulling on their uniforms and heading out to work. Our NHS staff, emergency services, and the brave men and women of our armed forces, all playing their part, doing their bit to care for the nation and to keep us safe. Many volunteers will be out there as well, serving food, reaching out to help those lonely or in need. So, on behalf of the whole country, I want to say a big thank you. As a nation, we should raise a glass to you this Christmas, from my family to yours, to everyone in the United Kingdom. I hope you all have a very happy Christmas.
A lesson learned for the Louvre Museum after last October's brazen heist. The museum has now installed security bars on the balcony that burglars used to break in and steal some of the crown jewels valued at an estimated $102 million. Officials say they are continuing to strengthen security measures. A mobile police squad is now stationed at the roundabout in front of the iconic glass pyramid, and 100 more cameras are set to be deployed around the museum next year. Top writers say AI is reading their books without permission, and now they're filing suit. John Carreyrou of the New York Times and 5 authors are suing Musk's xAI, Google, OpenAI, Meta, Anthropic, and Perplexity, claiming their books train chatbots without consent. The authors skipped class action settlements, calling earlier deals a tiny fraction of what copyright law allows. Perplexity says it doesn't index books. The other companies have remained silent. Malaysia's top court will decide on Friday whether former Prime Minister Najib Razak is guilty in his biggest IMDb scandal trial. U.S. investigators say at least $4.5 billion was stolen from IMDb, the state fund Najib co-founded in 2009, with over $1 billion allegedly going into his accounts. Najib was found guilty of graft and money laundering in 2020 and became the first Malaysian PM to go to prison after losing all appeals. The court will now rule on 4 more corruption charges and 21 money laundering counts involving about $539 million. If convicted, he could face up to 20 years in prison per charge and fines of up to 5 times the stolen amount. The Olympic spirit shines through rain in Naples as the torch relay continues. The flame reached the Italian city on Tuesday, making its final stop before Christmas. Since being lit in ancient Olympia last month, it has traveled from Rome and will cover 12,000 kilometers across all 110 Italian provinces ahead of the 2026 Winter Olympics. The torch will next visit Cortina d'Ampezzo on January 26 before arriving at Milan San Siro Stadium for the opening ceremony on February 6. The relationship between Coco Martin and Julia Montes is making noise again. According to a Reddit post, it was allegedly confirmed that the two applied for a Schengen visa, not only for themselves but also for 3 dependent children. The post insists this isn't just wild internet speculation, claiming the information supposedly came directly from the embassy. Netizens are shocked and oddly impressed, wondering how the couple managed to keep 3 children completely under wraps. While some people say the pair don't owe anyone an explanation, others argue that it's hard to blame the public for doing a collective double take. Now the internet is split. One side argues that the family has every right to privacy and that legal action should be taken if the leak truly came from the embassy. The other side, however, has revived the issue of Coco allegedly grooming Julia, dragging past questions back into the spotlight. What does it really mean to be a mother? This MMFF season, Vice Ganda returns with a film that goes beyond laughs. In Call Me Mother, the phenomenal star reunites with Nadine Lustre in a story that dives into the many layers and truths of motherhood, served with heart, humor, and reflection.
Tuwing Pasko, gusto namin mapatawa namin kayo. Gusto namin mapagaan namin yung mga pakiramdam ninyo kahit sandali lang kasi ang bigat-bigat ng sitwasyon ng napakaraming Pilipino sa Pilipinas. Nandito ako ngayon sa punto ng karera ko na ayoko na lang basta magpatawa. Gusto ko pagkatapos ko kayong patawaanin, meron din naman kaming realize sa inyo, ipinapamulat sa kaisipan ng madami. Meron kaming totoong kwento na isinasabuhay.
For Nadine, saying yes to the project meant stepping into a role she never expected, but one that opened meaningful conversations.
Very excited lang ako na makita ng mga tao itong pelikula kasi sobrang ganda naman talaga ng kwento about motherhood nito. Tapos, ang dami ko ding natutunan na kahit yung sa character ko si Mara, hindi siya ready but that doesn't make you a bad person. Ganon. And yung pagiging family din, it's not always by blood.
Director June Robles Lana describes the film as a heartfelt gift to audiences, carefully crafted to bring families together during the holidays. Vice earlier revealed that Call Me Mother made history as the first film in Asia shot in Disneyland and only the 3rd in the world.
Nilaban talaga namin na maging malaki ang mga set pieces, yung mga comedy, yung pageant. It's going to be an event, it's going to be an experience. At talagang masasabi ko, itong pelikulang to, talagang regalo namin sa kanila.
Joining the film are former PBB housemates who couldn't hide their excitement as they live their dream of working with Vice Ganda and Nadine. This Christmas, Call Me Mother promises not just laughs, but moments that hit close to home, reminding audiences that sometimes the strongest love comes in the most unexpected forms. Ho, ho, ho! Santa Claus has officially begun his magical journey to deliver Christmas gifts to children around the world, setting off from his hometown in the Arctic Circle. A video released by Visit Rovaniemi, the town's tourism organization, shows Santa departing aboard his sleigh, ready for his long Christmas Eve adventure. Back at the workshop, Santa's elves are busy putting the finishing touches on presents and helping him suit up in his iconic red and white coat. With Christmas just a day away, Santa's village is buzzing with activity as thousands of visitors celebrate the holiday in northern Finland. And speaking of holiday magic, fans here at home are finding their own festive joy, this time in the form of Pop Mart. Here's Ferdi Salvador with more.
Just days ago, Pop Mart officially opened its first permanent store in the Philippines at SM Mega Mall, a major milestone for local collectors who have long followed the global designer toy phenomenon. After years of successful pop-ups and growing fan excitement, the flagship store now brings Pop Mart's beloved characters from Labubu and Molly to Hirono and more under one roof, offering fans a full and immersive collectible experience. And today, the celebration continues with a special meet and greet featuring Lang, the artist behind Hirono, drawing fans from all over for a rare chance to meet the creator and have their cherished pieces personally signed. From limited edition figures to well-loved collections from around the world, Lang took time to personalize each signature, sharing smiles, stories, and gratitude with every fan. We also spoke with Marianne Rivera, who not only was among the first to have her Hirono signed today, she was also on hand for the ribbon cutting and grand opening celebrations of Pop Mart here in the Philippines, joining fellow fans and collectors in marking this milestone.
Super happy, especially sa mga katulad ko na super love si Pop Mart. And finally, meron talaga silang legit store na pwede talagang puntahan.
And keeping things simple, this holiday season, Marianne shared her plans.
Get together lang with family.
Die-hard fans waited for hours with their prize collections in hand, each figure carrying a personal story and a deep connection to Hirono.
Actually, sobrang excited ako. The first time na in-announce nila yung sign with Lang, I'm sobrang excited ako. Sobrang excited. It's not my first time. I think second time ko pa lang naman naka-attend ng ganung event. And sobrang amazing kasi imagine yung artist natin, di ba, international artist siya, and then first time yung umattend ng Philippines. So I have here Inside. Inside is my first Hirono. As in, siya yung nag-start ng journey ko sa Pop Mart. So first Hirono and first Pop Mart. So I bought it last 2023 pa.
With exclusive merchandise and a rare chance to meet the artist behind the character, the energy inside the store was joyful and unmistakably driven by community.
Oh, actually, as in shaking, tapos gabi talaga, ang daming tao, tapos, pero honestly, it's super worth it. I think the event was very well done. And the signing was really good. It was so nice seeing Lang in person.
From rare signed collectibles to holiday shoppers discovering new favorites, the Pop Mart store transformed its vibrant hub of creativity and fandom. For collectors, creators, and even first-time visitors, today was more than just signing. It was all about sharing passion, art, and the stories that bring people together. From Pop Mart's first official Philippine store to an unforgettable meet and greet with Hirono artist Lang, it was a celebration fans will remember long after the holidays. This is Ferdi Salvador for The Daily Dish.
And that's the latest this hour. Coming up, we'll have home birth advocate Grace Balaguer and Buwi Meneses from Pinoy rock band Parokya ni Edgar. Don't go away. The Daily Dish will be right back.
Hello, welcome back to The Daily Dish.
Our guest today is someone who advocates for home births.
Please welcome Grace Carillo Balaguer. Thank you so much for joining us. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Yes, happy holidays. Thank you for making time for us. Thank you for having me.
Okay, this is a great topic.
It
but
is.
Obviously, I'm fish out of water with this topic.
No, but it's nice to get a man's perspective
Absolutely,
as well.
because, giving birth is something that us men don't have a clue about. So it's important for you to educate us and also, of course, our viewers who are going through the same process and are scared or don't know their options, right?
And that's me, because like eventually I do want kids, but I have such a low pain tolerance. So I'm
Really? I didn't know.
super low. As in when they take my blood, I pass out, girl. That's
Really?
that's how bad. When I see blood, I pass out.
Okay, so I hope you, with what
So I want-
Grace is gonna talk about today, you can just lean on me.
It's okay. I'm sitting down, so if I fall, it's fine. There's
Yes.
lots of, thank you, Crate and Barrel. There's lots of pillows.
So let's
But
start.
Let's talk about this.
Yes. What is water birthing?
Water birthing is actually an option to give birth, wherein it diminishes the pain, binababawasan the pain, because warm water is like a natural epidural for me personally and from other women's story. So it's like when you're in the warm water, it makes you a little bit calmer or a little bit calm.
Does
Yeah,
it
that's
help
a
you
feeling.
dilate?
No, because the woman's body is super special that when it's time, it's time.
So when it's time, that's when you get in the pool.
No, normally when you're having labor or contractions, you go to the water and it makes you calm. The warm water makes your body calm. It's amazing. It's an amazing feeling. But there are times, for my 3 previous births, every time I get calm, so pag nakakalmado na ako, my doula and my midwife would send me out of the water because the baby's coming up. I get too comfortable.
Wow.
Oh my God.
That is so interesting.
How many children do you have, Grace?
I have 6 combined,
Wow.
5 from me.
Wow, she's like
and
the Brady
3
Bunch.
home births, but all the 5 are natural births.
That's amazing. Did you do all of them? I'm shooketh. We were talking to Mrs. Brady Bunch over here. Wow, y'all should totally do like a Christmas card for that. Did you do all of them in a water birth?
The last 3, when I opted for water birth during pandemic, I said, just in case I'm gonna give birth again, I'm gonna do this over and over again. And yeah, I did 3 more, and now I'm expecting again. Maybe
Baby number 7?
Yes.
Wow, she has a
you know what?
barangay.
I'm going to connect you to a cable channel, okay? So you guys have entertainment at home. Or I'm going to extend my streaming services to you, okay? How many kids do you want?
This is the last.
Are you sure?
Yes, my husband is we already talked about him getting a vasectomy next year.
Okay, so
Oh
this is
my
really
goodness.
the last.
Yeah, because so I was trying to feel the energy of Monique and look at her reactions when you were talking about the water births.
I was interested. I went like this, so I was like, oh.
You're
yeah,
not
let's-
nervous.
No, because when she said it was calmer, like the baby literally went back up because she was that calm and it minimizes the pain. I said, you're speaking my language. So I want to know what other, I guess, benefits does water birth have?
Based on my personal experience, the baby's more calm and I'm more calm. And it's like, compared to the hospital, and by the way, I also prepared my hospital go bag and I have my admission form. So just in case something happened, I'm ready and we already booked the hospital. So you always have an option, and as long as you're clear by your OB, I always tell them that you can try doing this. So the benefits for me is that in my own pace, I give birth, I do my labor. No one's telling me when to push. No one's telling me when to push, so that's the best part because you just have to listen to yourself. And I believe my doula guested here a few weeks back.
Yeah, Arena.
Yeah. And she gave me this comb, so every time you feel contractions, you hold on to that comb, so the pain transfers at some point.
Or you can just swear at your husband, who should be watching.
He's there always.
What's the name of your husband?
Ramon.
Ramon, look what you did to me. Like that.
Like, Ramon, this is my 7th. What are you doing?
But the idea, okay, let me just wrap my head around it because
do it.
I completely respect your process, right? When did you find out about water birthing and what got you interested?
So I am not really familiar. I was so scared in the beginning because I believe in medicine, all medical, whatever, our hospital. But during pandemic, when I was like trying to see our options for the hospital, my OB told me, you know, it's so strict, your husband will not be allowed when you give birth. He's just gonna wait outside. And I'm like, oh, I can't push my baby without him. Because for me, support is very important. So I looked for my options. And I think a year earlier, it was Colene's. She did the home birth. So that's when I got the idea. And then I tried to scroll her IG.
Colleen, Billy Crawford.
Billy Crawford's wife. Okay.
They did a home birth.
So I got her team, which was Irina and the midwife. And I also asked if we can bring in an OB because my OB doesn't do home birth. And luckily, there was an available OB on board. So I did that home with an OB.
So when you do a home birth, especially like the water birth, who are the professionals that need to be there? So walk us through the process. You obviously have to go check with your OB to make sure the baby's okay, you're okay, and then what other support system and medical professionals do you need with you?
Great question.
I'm asking for me.
I know.
I'm consulting for my future kids.
No, because you're not going to hold your hand anyway.
Ferdi will be there.
First, of course, your husband. It's very important. As long as you two are on the same page, yourself, you need to be mentally, physically prepared. I exercise through and through, even during pregnancy. And as long as you're all clear, because your health and your baby's health is very, very important. And I asked for a midwife, of course. And I don't have any idea about the doula. And I see she has a doula, which is a good, very good moral, emotional support before and after giving birth. And since I was scared like you, I asked for who else can we bring in? And then they said, we can bring in a pediatrician, so she's gonna take care of your baby after birth, and an OB. But the pedia was not available on that time, so I was like, can you please bring in an OB because I might not be able to do it. And then so we booked the OB and then she was there.
Yeah. Do you have a high tolerance for pain?
I don't know.
I think she does. She has
I
7
do
kids,
because
about to have 7 kids.
Oh my God.
I think I have a high pain tolerance.
Okay, because I want to know, because like Monique said, her pain tolerance is quite low. How do you manage the pain? Do you have meds on standby just in case you can't handle it?
Yes, we have meds on standby. Sometimes they inject you, but I opted for none because you said earlier you fainted when you see blood.
I see
so I think it's also psychological. So you have to think, because when you give birth, you don't see blood yet.
Like,
you see it when the baby, when the baby goes
cold.
out. That's the only time that you're gonna see blood.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass out that time.
At least you already passed the baby.
And at least I'll be swimming. I'll be floating.
But it's like you're gonna give birth twice because the placenta needs to go out as well.
So that also comes out after water birth.
Twice.
Yeah.
I didn't. Hang on, let me just.
So do the math.
I
She
got
has 6
lightheaded.
kids now, and then so.
Number 7. You've had 14 births.
12. Yeah, it's 14 soon.
7.
No,
7 soon.
5 because I have a daughter from my previous relationship. My husband has 1 daughter as well, and 4 from me and him.
Oh, so you did 12. It's still a lot.
Yeah, so
It's
they
one more
literally have like a whole barangay for real.
Yeah, can you imagine Marga Tupa? She has 6.
Oh yeah, there's another barangay.
That's
We're
another
gonna have a
barangay.
barangay party, barangay face-off. Marga versus Grace.
Okay. I'm sure, like, for us newbies, it's like we're the parents, di ba? Because my wife's getting me.
It's like we're consulting with a
the doctor, right? What does Monique need to expect and how does she need to prepare for a water birth?
First, if you want to give birth at home, your location, so you should have an easy access going out. Just in case, I'm always just in case something bad happens.
You can't have a water birth at the hospital?
Yes, you can.
You can.
Some hospitals offers it, and that's the one that I booked with my recent baby, with my OB as well.
Wait, how recent was when did you give birth?
March 31st.
OMG.
Of this year?
Yes.
And then you're having a kid now.
Ramon!
Again. Wow! They got busy.
Ramon! My goodness. Okay.
It's 7 months.
Wow. Oh, I lost my...
I also lost. Hang on.
Hold on.
Let me go
Loading.
back to the...
Wait.
Let's regroup.
Yeah. Hold on. Honey, pay attention. How am I going to give birth if you're not paying attention?
I'm paying attention. Okay, so you have an option. Either hospital, a water birth, or home water birth.
And how do we
Or lying in.
And then or lying in clinic.
Lying in clinic.
If it's at home, you need to have a pool or do you need to have like a
You
tub?
need to have a pool or a tub. What I did was like sometimes I do it in the tub, the labor, and I do it in the pool.
Like any inflatable like kiddie pool?
That's the first thing that I used for my first 2 water births. I bought it from a toy shop and then we inflated it.
Oh, I would get like the fun one with like all
with
the
the
floaties.
flamingo?
Yeah. So I'm distracted when I'm
So
giving
you're
birth.
holding the flamingo's neck.
Like, I hate this flamingo, come out!
Oh my goodness.
No, I feel like I'm not calm, but you were calm. You weren't screaming at all when you were giving birth, or were there moments of...
The first 2 babies I gave birth at home, the first one, yes, I was super scared and I transferred from bathtub to the pool, but I did my labor in the toilet. That's like
Irina
squatting
said that was an
position.
option,
Yes, the squatting position, and that's the one that works for me so well. They waited for my baby to crown in the toilet, and then that's
And
when I
brought you
transferred.
to the water.
Yes. So.
And your husband was here the whole time.
Yes, he was always.
He has to be.
But how did he feel? I'm sure he was scared as well.
I can see that he's a bit nervous, more nervous than me, but he doesn't show that much. Because I need his support.
Yeah, you know, I'm invested in this because I've actually seen we've assisted in a live birth.
Oh, you have?
Yeah, Brian, Yap, and myself, we have assisted in a live birth. Well, not assisted, we observed. We were holding the patient's hand to calm her down as well. But we saw everything, and kudos to you ladies. It's not a walk in the park, let me tell you. Oh my goodness.
For my second water birth, I was holding on to him like when I was pushing. But during my last, I can say that it was the smoothest one.
You're like, stay there.
He was just there. I was holding him as well, but I let the gravity do its part. Like, I just let it go. This was the time that I was like focusing on my breathing, which is very, very important. So you focus on your breathing. And I look at Irina because she knows when I'm gasping for air, so she would, because you don't really need to push.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we've got a lot more
so
questions,
invested.
right? We're super like, okay, Mo, take us to the next.
We have a quick break, guys. Don't go away. More about water birth and our therapy session with Grace. So don't go away. The Daily Dish will be right back.
You're still watching The Daily Dish.
And still with us is Grace Carillo Balaguer. I think I said her name correctly. Balaguer. Let's ask her how to say it. And we're talking about home birth. So Grace, wait, let's talk about your last name. What's the pronunciation?
It's Balaguer.
Balaguer. Okay. I'm really bad with names. So now that we got that, aside, what are some common misconceptions about water births?
The first thing that came into my mind as well is it safe? Is it sterile? Because with the water that we'll be getting will be just a tap water, which is I don't know if it's sterile or not. And then, can I do it? What if I will have laceration? Will they stitch me up? Because normally,
That's
in
a
the
good
hospital,
question. Yeah.
you have to do episiotomy.
Yes,
And
when they
that's
stitch
one
you up,
thing-
yeah.
Yeah, and that's one thing that didn't happen. No tear. I think it's because of the water. Because in the hospital, you get epidural, and then they tell you to push. But once you have the epidural, you don't really have the urge to push.
But I
because
heard
you
the
don't see
epidural
the
hurts.
yes. So no pain.
Because that's like super, like the needle's super thick, right? So when you do a water birth, there's no epidural at all.
No, nothing.
So just medicine to manage the pain.
Nothing.
How did you mentally prepare for this? How long did it have to take you to get your doula and everything?
So during the first one, I have to message on my 4th month with Irina's team, and then she sent me this, and then I replied after 2 months just thinking about it, and I was thinking, should I take Lamaze classes, because I don't know how am I gonna handle the pain. But then she emailed me some music that I could listen to, and that one puts me to sleep.
Oh wow.
So I think some sounds help you, and also mental preparedness, and then just continue to work out. If you are working out, and again, as long as you're cleared by the OB, you're good to go. And mentally preparedness is also a big.
Right. And how do you address the criticisms? Because there's some people that say, oh, I'm not into that. That's like a holistic, right? Some people say it's weird that you're doing that. Why not go to the hospital? So how do you handle criticisms?
It really, I handle it as like, I did this as my personal choice. Not, a water birth is not for everyone. It's up to you if you can do it. And then I respect their opinion, because what matters most is their safety. So if they feel like they're not safe, then then don't do it, because you always have to trust your gut, because it's you there, not anyone around. They're there for support, but you're the main character.
So because you did it on your 3rd baby, correct? Do you recommend everybody doing this for their very first time? Like if you
That's
had
a
to
good question.
redo this whole process again and you can have your first baby again, would you recommend a water birth?
I think with the experience that I had, I will. If I am well informed and aware about what's going to happen, how does it feel. But as a first time mom, I would understand that this is not for everyone.
Right. What about, let's talk about the practical side. I mean, the expenses. Is it less expensive to do a water birth at home, or is it better? Is it more expensive in the hospital? What are the considerations financially?
Personally, with the hospital that I gave birth to before, it's way cheaper or less expensive.
The home birth?
Yes.
Okay.
So price point, it's less expensive.
Could you give us a range of the price point?
My team, Irina, they have some package
Range, yeah.
also. I think it's from 80 to 120, something like that. So I got the best one because it has postpartum care, which is I love. It's a ritual that I enjoyed. And also, so for the 80, you get some same treatment, but without some limited postpartum care.
Please educate me, what does postpartum care mean?
Yeah, I was gonna ask her.
So after you gave birth, so you have also postnatal. First, I visit my OB to check if everything is clear inside me. There was nothing was left inside. So that's when I go to my OB, and then she's, okay, you're clear. You need to take this, vitamins and all. And also, my baby goes to the pedia to check everything is clear. You also need to do the newborn screening for the baby. But for the mom, what my team gave me was a very unique experience. So we would be in this pool, or the pool again, or your bathtub, and sometimes Irina will bring this, like a little tub, and then she will pour water on it, and then you get a steam with a vaginal steam just for closure. I think they do that also in the province. Like they will shower you with different herbs and, and
they
water.
actually, like in Indonesia, it's called lulur. They make you sit on this steam to make sure that you're number one cleansed, and it helps contract certain parts of your
so
of
knowledgeable.
Your yes, lulur. You can do it for a spa.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I've been seeing that all over TikTok, actually.
What about documentations? Because of course, in the hospital, you got your birth certificates, you got all that jazz. What about if you're doing it at home?
It's a midwife who prepares it.
Oh, okay.
Ah, she's
So
just ready na.
yes, you just have to sign it up, and then she's going to do it.
But the midwife is a separate package from the doula,
their
right?
team.
Oh,
The
okay.
separate package, if you want to get a pedia and an OB, that's a different one. That's an add-on.
Okay. But you
And
provide
also
your
the
own pool.
photographer.
May
Birthing
photographer.
team.
Photographer, videographer, my same day edit pa yan.
What's the term for midwife in Tagalog? Comadrona.
Comadrona?
Yeah, so I think a comadrona, would that be a midwife or can be considered as a doula? Would you know?
I don't know, because they give me different support. So more on the medical side is my midwife, Eileen. So she's the one with a medical background. May sarili din siyang clinic in Marikina.
Yeah.
So she has her own lying-in clinic. And more on my emotional preparation and support is Irina.
But for those who are maybe on a tighter budget, do they need all of them? Do they need the midwife? Do they need all of Irina's team?
So they're just two. Sometimes they bring a nurse.
Okay.
But I think it's just
But
two of them.
you really need them for a water birth, a midwife and a doula.
Some are not opting for doulas. Especially if you give birth in a lying-in clinic,
Midwife.
it should be the midwife
Okay.
because she will be handling the woman.
Okay, what
And
about
also the
in
baby.
certain in emergency situations? Obviously, they've got an ambulance standby and all that. Is that the
I
the
don't
case?
have an ambulance standby. We have a car driver there, and also, but they have this machine, the oxygen, and again, I have my go bag, my baby and my husband, and then the admission form for the hospital, just in case
So
something
you're
happens.
always ready.
Yeah, because you can never know what's gonna happen. But thank God, nothing happened.
Yeah. Are there any postpartum maybe benefits from doing home births that you've seen with your two or three that
Three.
you've done
Okay.
water birth with?
So the postpartum benefits is that my babies are more calm than the usual, because I think how you deliver them in this world affects. Because with a calm environment, parang pag kalmado yung environment mo, mas calm din sila. They sleep longer. My last two babies, which was delivered more calm, especially the last one. He sleeps like complete.
That's a dream, right?
I know.
Especially for
I don't know if
parents.
I'm just getting expert on putting them to sleep but I believe it's part of that because I read about that.
Grace, I'd like to ask you, but what about on the mental side of things? Of course, a lot of women, sometimes they don't talk about it, but postpartum depression, they go through that, right? When they've gone through the process of giving birth. Do you feel like water births, and you said it's a calmer situation, calmer environment, does that help ease or perhaps prevent postpartum depression?
Personally, with the lifestyle that my husband groomed me, because he's really healthy and we worked out, and also with the natural birth that I did, I think it affects, because the more calm, because it's less traumatic. It's like a happy experience.
Right.
Like, for example, in the hospital, they would wake you up every hour to check. And at home, you sleep.
Right.
And then, of course, your family is there to check on you. And when you need them, you call them. So rest is very important. I know it's so hard, but it's important. So giving birth at home gives me that peace of mind. And I think it affects your postpartum recovery. But yes, I have postpartum. I cry more often, sometimes for no reason. Maybe I just got too overwhelmed with things or sometimes overstimulated. But when you learn the process of breathing and doing more exercise than the usual and trying to be healthy, I think it helps. Your lifestyle really matters.
That's interesting. So would you say somebody who does not have an active lifestyle may not be a contender for water birth? Like, you really have to eat healthy and work out in order for a safe and, I guess, easy delivery?
I believe so, because as I've said, it's not for everyone.
Yes. That's a great question, Monique, because I we didn't ask who is qualified to do water births in terms of the patient itself or the mother giving birth. Of course, some mothers have more complications than others.
Right.
But what's the general rule on qualifications when you want to do water birthing?
The first thing is your OB's approval.
Okay.
If
That's
your OB
always, yeah.
cleared you up with all the tests and all, I think you're good to go unless you're doubting yourself.
Did your
First,
OB
you have to believe in yourself.
Sorry,
I'm sorry.
just jumped in. Did your OB have a weird reaction? Because, right, it's very taboo here in the Philippines for natural birth. So when you told your OB, I'm gonna try a water birth, what was his or her reaction?
At first, I was so scared to ask her because she's been taking care of me. Because when me and Ramon planned to have babies, she found out that I'm not healthy enough. Both of my ovaries are not capable of bearing a baby, so I have to change my eating habits and all. And then so when I approach her, I cannot give birth in the hospital without him. And I'm looking into this birthing team, and then she said, "You're all clear. If you think you can do it, that's okay. But I am not going to assist you because I don't do water birth." So as long as, and it's so nice, and for the feeling that parang it's okay for her kasi she respects woman's body, and if she thinks like, pag kaya mo yan. As long as you come back to me and I'll check you up every month.
Right.
Kasi pag may nangyari, whatever.
You're pretty active, Mo, so I think you'll be a cool candidate for that.
Active with TikTok.
It's the activity you dance.
It's
so
the movement. It's just
exercise.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, wow. I've learned so much.
I learned a lot too.
You gonna consider water birthing?
Yeah. No, actually, because she said it really minimizes the pain. She had me at that. It's the first sentence lang. I said, you
And
got me,
hospital.
girl. Yeah, I hate hospitals. I don't like the smell of hospitals. So that's perfect for me.
And just in case you want it in the hospital as well, they
Yeah.
offer.
Well, before we let you go, Grace, what's your message, I guess, to those who are on the fence about giving birth naturally and doing a water birth?
So now that it's being talked about, unlike before, so for all the mamas that are wanting to consider this, first, as long as you're healthy, physically, emotionally, psychologically, this is for you. And as long as you get the approval of your OB, you're good. As long as your husband, partner, and your family are supporting you, and you need to get a good team as well.
Great.
Nice.
Cool stuff.
I
Thank
love
you so
it.
much,
Thank you,
Grace,
Grace,
for being
for
on the
opening our
show today.
eyes. Thank you
I'm
for
sure a
having
lot
me.
of people have learned from you. And you gotta let us know when this baby's coming
Yeah,
out.
we can't wait to see your documentation, baby
goodness.
number 7.
Thank you so much. Happy holidays to you again.
Happy holidays.
Yeah, happy holidays.
And that was Grace Carillo Balaguer. We'll be right back here on The Daily Dish.
Nasa hula pa ang iyong mga mata, mukhang malayo ang iyong pagtingala. Pakay ko lamang na ika'y pangitiin, ito'y aking lambing. Subok na ang aking pag-ibig, ito'y lang taong naigdig. Tumitibok na puso ko'y dinggin, sumama ka na sa'kin. Ako si Mr. Suave. Oh, grabe. Habulin ng babae, araw man o gabi. Kaya huwag ka nang malungkot, Problema ibaon sa limo, pagkat nandito lang ako, umiibig sa'yo. Kayo ang mga suave, oh, grabe. Habulin ng babae, araw-man o gabi.
Wow, I love that. Joining us now in the studio is Parokya ni Edgar, bassist and founder of his band, Franco Buwi Meneses.
Join us for Buwi.
Yes,
Yay!
Buwi. We super enjoyed
Thank
that.
you
That
so
was
much.
amazing, and that was bitin.
That's amazing, but yeah. Just to tell you, I'm not the singer for my band, but it's an effort for you guys having me here.
You're the best,
No,
but
we
it doesn't matter.
appreciate
it.
I think you, like Mo and I would always say, you killed it.
You killed it. You're the singer in our hearts.
Oh,
Yes.
thank you, appreciate that.
I mean,
Sorry.
the original Mr. Suave.
Yes, I did write that song. That's why, I appreciate you guys choosing that song for me as well.
Well, we thank you for putting the lyrics together and writing the
That is
song.
literally an anthem of any Filipino parties, I swear. It's
Not
amazing.
only parties. I mean, you name it. Celebration, campaign.
Everything.
Lahat
Campaign,
na,
yeah, that's
Buwi.
it.
I told
They
you,
always
Buwi,
sing-
I grew up right in the US, so every Filipino party I tend
Oh my
to,
gosh.
this song was
It's
playing.
Mr. Suave.
That's why I know this song.
Nice. You're young, right? You're so
Yeah, so young, I'm 21.
So, Buwi, when did you come up with this song and what was the inspiration?
I think it was like our Parokya ni Edgar's fourth album.
Okay.
I've been writing songs like kind of serious on the serious side, but this one I just had fun. I was writing the music. The bed was like my inspiration was listening to AM radio. So they had that the lumang sound of the 50s, something like that. And then I was trying to write it so much that I dreamt of it. I dreamt of this song.
Wow.
So there's a writer, you trying to have like a notepad by your side just in case something pops up. So I dreamt of it, the tune and everything. And when I woke up, I wrote it. And that was kind of like me singing it to my bandmates. Guys, I have a song. I was skeptical on sharing it, but everyone, once I sang it, everyone was falling to their knees laughing.
But it's one of your biggest hits.
Well,
It's a classic.
laughing
Right?
it was like for them it was hilarious.
And Monique, it transcends. Doesn't matter if you're rich, poor,
Or
Mr.
any
Suave
age.
makes you happy.
Yeah, it's such a feel-good song and it's such a fun party song.
And in that sense also, it was just supposed to be like a filler. Like I was just having fun. But the owner of Universal Studios, Mambel is like, that's the song we need.
Wow,
Like,
they
okay.
were right. You know, Buwi, I want to know. There's a Mr. Suave. What about a Miss Suave? What is the girl counterpart? You should write a song for that.
I do want it, yeah.
Kasi Mr. Suave, I can't relate to that. Dapat may
Ikaw
pang
si
girl
Miss
din.
Suave.
Yeah, that's what I
Meron
changed
ba?
the lyrics after a while. It's not like I'm Mr. Suave already. You guys are the Mr. Suave. The girls are the Miss Suave already. So.
But you know your line there, Monique, will be hoy, hoy, hoy,
Hoy,
hoy, hoy, hoy.
That's my favorite. Hoy, 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 hoy.
It's
Go, do
okay.
it now real quick.
Okay, hoy, hoy, hoy,
Hoy,
hoy,
hoy,
hoy,
hoy.
Hoy, hoy, hoy.
Hoy, 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 hoy.
Naging Santa Claus ka naman. Nag-ho-ho-ho si Ferdi.
Sorry, but
It's
you know,
the remix.
Buwi, you know what? You founded or co-founded Parokya na Edgar,
Yes, sir.
one of the Philippines' most iconic music groups.
Accidentally. Yeah.
Was it accidental?
Everything for us was organic. Like we didn't expect anything of what you said. We're just having fun as like brothers. Like we grew up together from grade school, high school. We just laugh our hearts out, exchanging our energy, and then people like that vibe. From there to that song to everything I do is like, you know.
I like that, Monique, because he's talking about a lot of accidents here.
I know, everything's an
accidental
accident.
hit, accidental iconic band, and it's all about fun. And you guys made a career out of fun.
Yeah, like yes. I won't say accidentally, but it was fun that happened to be.
Right. How long have you been together as a band?
As a band, I think we're going since 94, 94, 96, and I don't know. So it's more than 25, 30
No, I was
years?
like, oh, that's about my
30
age.
years. And how has the
Yes,
ride
there you
been?
go. I'm sorry?
How's the ride been?
The ride been. I've been gone. Also, I lived in the States, and I'm currently living, my family's in the States, California, for 10 years. The ride for them has been consistent. The gigs here, so I never quit. Basically, I go back and forth and play with them when they go to the States or out of the country. It's not that smooth, but we always find things or try to glue each other to have fun and build that chemistry.
And how does it feel to know that your music, some of your accidental music, it's still resonating with, like we mentioned, any age, any group, like with everybody till now?
If you ask me how I feel, it's just nice. It doesn't probably go to our heads something. I don't know what to even say, but I like it that I could communicate or feel also the resonance to different ages, different generations. Yeah.
And you're coming up with a major concert next year.
It's kind of like a secret, but yeah.
Are we breaking that news as
It's
well?
not a secret anymore.
It's a secret. Not anymore.
Hold on.
Again, the
What?
Daily Dish, we
Yeah.
broke it here once.
Yeah, Buwi, you
again.
gotta make the announcement now.
okay.
You said it.
Yeah.
So what's happening next year?
The guys and I, like
The
you said,
boyfriends.
the boyfriends, yeah, my boyfriends who I left but not quit. When I go back, they're more comfortable having new boyfriends. We have sessionists,
Okay.
in with the band. But I told them I'm willing to sacrifice my family this time, and work it out with you guys, because I sacrificed my family when I moved them out in the States for them, for the band. So we're all good vibes. Like we were on the phone a while ago. Let's do it. Let's play together as that. So it smells like a reunion.
It
major
smells
concert.
like,
smells.
oh my gosh, the boyfriends. I'm so excited. The boyfriends of Parokya and Edgar. That's what I'm going to call you guys. But that's a cute name for you guys, actually.
Yikes.
And of course, you guys do sessions, right?
Sessionists.
Sessionists. I think our very own Mai Rodriguez would like to...
Actually, that's a funny story because Mai is the one who is friends with Buwi. So
Yeah.
how did you get connected to our very own Mai Rodriguez?
Well, this dates back 1981, something like that. We're childhood friends, like, you know.
Oh, wow.
And I have a sister, an ate. My playmate was her little brother. The three boys, the three girls, like always playing together, like you name it, in the 80s. And then I don't know how she became this. I don't
She
know.
just popped out of nowhere.
Wow, you should look so.
She just popped up on screens,
Yeah.
literally.
And so we reconnected, and you know, like I'm also on the entertainment business, and I want to check out what she does because
Yes.
I love production. I love seeing the behind the scenes.
I loved how our world clashed.
Yes, and I heard, I don't know if it's breaking news, but you are planning to launch a podcast.
Yes, I did. So I mentioned it to her. Okay, going back to I appreciate her by encouraging me to step off my comfort zone.
Right.
With that, I wanted to do a show like you know, like say something that I can't because I'm not the front man. I don't have the mic. I play the bass. That's my voice. So this time I want to show what else I could do. So that's all, that leads me to having my own show, a podcast. And I'm launching it on the 25th of this month,
Oh, so
December 25th.
Christmas.
Oh, you launched
yeah.
it, yeah. Oh, that's so
What a
exciting.
great Christmas
I
present.
can't wait. I mean, we're more than happy to guest on your podcast.
Yeah,
and we don't have to do any filters there.
We'll be your
That's-
backup singers.
No, that's what
Hoy,
we
hoy,
hope.
hoy. Hoy, hoy, hoy.
Yeah, if I may, yeah, I would love to plug that.
Yes, please.
Yeah, go ahead and plug it. Right here. Camera on.
I'm gonna come out with my own like a podcast thing. I'm figuring out where to bring this thing out, but I guess YouTube or wherever it takes me. As musicians can speak with their instruments,
Right.
Like those those unsung heroes, like in jazz or rock or everything. I want them to share their culture, because it's not only we're not addressing our talents to us, like in the Philippines. We could address our talents to the world. Like, for example, Japanese, Koreans, Americans, Europeans. So like, what do the Filipinos? How do they hang out? Something like that.
I love that.
Yeah.
I think both Mo and I can resonate to that because we, like you, lived abroad as well, and I think we should talk about that. It's important. But we wanna hear your podcast, and after you launch it, come back to the show and talk about it.
I'll take you on that. Yeah.
Yes,
please.
absolutely. And of course, feel free to bring the boyfriends.
We'd love to have you on
because
the
we already broke
boyfriends.
the news about the reunion
Yeah,
concert.
I love them. I love them so much. Yeah. I would love to have them guest here.
Are you guys looking at a date in specific next year?
So starting off this coming year, we're like, we want to be solid and work again together.
Yeah, we're gonna be
Come
there
in
front
it
row
hot.
and center, Buwi, and we can't wait for that because you guys are gonna come back and talk to us about the concert. Thank you so much
Appreciate
for
you guys.
lending us
Thank
your
you.
time and your talent.
And for making us your backup dancers and
Yeah.
singers.
Let's do more. Let's do more.
Well, no, we'll be there for the reunion tour.
Yes,
we'll
we're
be in
totally
the back.
there.
Yeah,
Okay,
don't
dress
worry.
up.
Well, thank you guys. That was Parokya ni Edgar, bassist and founder of his band, Franco Buwi Meneses.
Woohoo! Thank you, Buwi.
Thank
Wow,
you.
that was great.
That was fun.